Hey guys, it's Jay. Just a quick video update for you since it's been, I think it's been about a month and a half since the trailer. So I got tons of stuff done, but you know that I like to show what I've done instead of just talking about it. So we're not putting together a trailer, but instead I'm gonna be putting together a little, well, just like a little demo video. Um, so I actually ended up putting in a feature that I wasn't necessarily planning, and it hasn't really been like talked about. It wasn't part of the Kickstarter or anything, but since I'd worked on the game for so long, and the push to the trailer was like really exhausting. In the trailer was mostly gameplay, so I wanted to work on something a little bit different. And so there was this feature that I was kind of always interested in, but I wasn't necessarily planning it for the game. But I decided to just work on that, and then it was going so well that I basically, I mean, it's not finished, but it's done enough to use it and kind of show it to people and see what people think, and if this is something that people want in the game, and if they want it to be like a big part of the game or not. It's something that people have expressed interest in before, but I'll show you what I got. So that's going to be the next video. And then I know from, well, the main feedback that we got on the trailer, the feedback was like really positive, really good ratio of likes to dislikes, and positive feedback to negative feedback. But the main feedback was really clear. It was just that people don't want to see, they want it to be unique. They don't want it to be so similar to other Nintendo games. So we're also going to use it as an opportunity to show some new art and maybe some new gameplay. Just because I know from experience that if I'm showing you this new feature and it still has the other art in it, all the comments are just going to be like, oh, copyright infringement, Nintendo's going to sue this game. So I don't want the comments to be about that. I want the comments to be about the feature I'm going to show. So we're going to do the art before then. Just a sample. Matt's been really busy, but I've been getting tons of stuff done. So as soon as I get that art from him, and then I'm going to put in some new gameplay stuff. And there's also some other stuff I worked on, but I'll give a more detailed update when I release this demo video to kind of talk to you about the current state. But it's going really well. I got tons of work done, so it's looking good. And yeah, demo video is the next thing. Guess that's that. So look forward to that, and some new well, let's see if there's anything else I need to say. I guess I could just briefly comment on like the trailer stuff. So yeah, I was pretty pleased with the reception and stuff. Looking back on it, I think we probably worked too hard on the trailer. I mean, that took us a long time to make. I mean, we get to keep all the gameplay stuff, but some of that art we're not going to be using for a while. Well, I guess we're not going to be using most of it, but it's not like it takes long to make pixel art anyway. But I mean, the goal was to get through Steam Greenlight, So we achieved that goal. But again, maybe spent too much time on the trailer, but I mean, at least people liked it. And then yeah, I didn't like. I guess I wasn't really focused too much on how similar things were at that time. Um, but since the feedback was really consistent, yeah, that's definitely what we're paying attention to, is kind of differentiating things a bit. People seem to like the characters, so it wasn't really a problem with the characters, but the level art. And I mean, those levels were built specifically for the trailer. They weren't like part of the actual game or anything. So, but either way, we'll be changing stuff. Thanks for the feedback. I really appreciate the feedback. We can't make the game the best it can be unless we keep getting feedback like that. And it's really nice when the feedback is consistent. That's awesome, because then we know, like we can be really confident, like this is what we need to do to improve the game. So, yeah, I was, happy about the positive reception. I hope you guys like the name, the final name of the game, Glitch Strikers. It's a lot more unique than any of the other names. No generic words in there, and it's nice and short. So, and it's planned to be a series. And yeah, the feedback on the name was really positive too. This is like the first name that I've actually said that the feedback was pretty much all positive. So yeah, it's not changing anymore. That's the final name. Let's see what else. Would have been, I guess I spent a lot of time on the trailer because I was kind of hoping that it would get like more press attention, but so it didn't get as many views as I wanted, but the people that did see it were really positive about it, so that's the important thing. So we'll just need to get more eyes on things in the future, and that's okay. I mean, the goal was to get through Steam Greenlight, so it accomplished its goal. And so now that we are approved for distribution on Steam, we have the ability now to release a beta even before the game is on Steam Early Access. So I'm kind of interested in that. I'm not sure exactly. I'm not sure. Like, should we do a public beta? I don't know. I'm gonna see what you guys think about this new feature. It's now that it's in the game, it kind of opens up possibilities a little more on kind of like what the first version of the game could be. So based on like the feedback that we get from the demo video, I might be interested in doing a beta with just this new feature to kind of get feedback early on, just on that one thing. And, that would be helpful throughout the development period. I mean, I want people to play the game as soon as possible. But it needs to be ready. I don't want it. There's no point in having people play a game when there's already a lot of problems in it, because I would want people to find new problems, But yeah, just things are good. I'm really happy with how things are going, especially this new feature. Sorry, I'm not telling you what it is. I just think it's better to show things, because if I say what it is, then people will start giving their opinion even before they've seen it, and then the feedback is less, I don't know, useful. It's better to just show it. So like, I thought that's what was good about the trailer. We didn't really show anything, and then we just showed all of it, and then we kind of were able to get a lot of really honest feedback and a lot of first impressions. So when you're developing a game, you don't have the same, I don't know, the same like access to raw feedback, because like I'm too close to the project. I don't know how someone who hasn't seen it is going to view it. And everyone was like, oh, it looks like it's, some people were saying like, well, why would I play this and not, like, why don't I just play an emulator? And it's like, well, this has all the different characters and different levels, but anyway, it's useful to know that's what people's impression of the game was, because then we can work to get rid of that first impression to change it. So, is there anything else to say? I don't think so. I'm expecting, like, it's always hard to predict how long things will take, but this feature is already ready to show. I could show it to you right now, but I know if I do that, then people are just going to say copyright infringement because we haven't changed the art yet. So we're going to change the art first, and like I said, maybe a few gameplay changes just so that we don't put out another video that strengthens people's idea that this is too similar to other Nintendo games. I want all the content to show people what the game will actually be, that this is different. So need a bit of time to get that stuff in. And Matt was very busy, but I think his schedule's freeing up, so I think he's going to be able to get that art to me this week. And then we got Easter coming up this weekend, so that'll be nice to have a little tiny vacation. Hope everybody's even if you don't celebrate Easter, just take a weekend off. And then totally unrelated to this game, to anything Exploding Arrow, I'll be at the March for Science in Chicago. So there's probably gonna be a lot of people, so even if you were also going, it's very unlikely that we'd see each other. So I just thought I'd mention that, though. That's, I don't know, I'd like to do maybe after the game is out, or at least in early access, I can do public appearances related to the game. That would be cool. So I don't know. That's about it. Have a great week. Stay positive, and I'm excited to show you this new feature. It's really cool. All right, see you later.